Hello, welcome back to Hypercraft. How you doing? We're back at the spider farm that me and Slip made in the last episode, last proper episode. And yes, we kind of derped on this. It seemed to be working pretty well, but we were a bit pressed for time, and we never really gave the thing a full run, and there's big problems with this. Yeah, basically, the spiders get into this tube, they bounce up and down, and they start knocking the incoming spiders back out, and they all just clog here, and an unacceptably high number of them take fall damage and die in the crusher, so poo-poo to that. I was very annoyed with myself, so I decided to, I basically jumped almost straight into a creative test world, and yeah, started beavering away on a new design, and I've come up with something which I think is pretty good. So I am going to have to, unfortunately, rip some of this out. Slip's already said that's fine with him. But we're going to have to rip a load of this out, pull out all the wiring for the crusher, and all that business, and make a big space. So I will come back to you. Okay, time for a progress update. This is how it's going to work from in the new system. The spiders are given a 5 wide slipway. It's the same width, just because it's the same width that kind of is made between the two spawners. Good thing about this design, you can make it any width. Though I'm not sure how much wider you can make it and still catch all of the spiders with a single splash potion, but I've not tested that. But the thing about this is it makes it high capacity. The spiders will actually stick up here, unlike like they used to in a 1x1 tube, as long as you give them enough space. So they'll come along here, climb this wall, and they'll basically all stick up at the top of this wall, which is fantastic, really great. And they're trapped under the iron bar. I also, if we go through here, made a little modification in here. I cut away under this glass here to try and minimize the climbing on the front wall. So they come along and they get stuck under here. And then under there I put upside down stairs just to give them less area to grip, because it needs to drop down one more. So yeah, that's what we've got there. That should help quite a bit. So the first step is to put the crusher mechanism in, and that is going to be done with double piston extenders. So we're going to need some of this. Let's put some of these things away. Take some of that back. Yeah, go away. Okay. Double piston extender. Let's clear some of this space out. Right, so these are the blocks we're pushing up. And well, let's see, 2 extender is going to be, yeah, there. 2 pistons here below each block. Really? Thank you. Pop. Boom. Right. Okay. And then we want to put these blocks back here, one to stop the top row to stop the spiders escaping, and the bottom row is part of the wiring. Right, pull that along there. We need blocks there. And we need blocks there. And we need blocks, and all of this can be filled in. And give ourselves a way back up. There we go. Right. Okay, so then what we need is a way out of here. Parkour! We need... Oh, I got repeaters. Not enough, though. We need... some of these. I'm going to need a few. Oh, gone. We do that many. And we do this. Get out of here. Thank you. And some redstone. And then what we do is we put torches that I do not have. Parkour fail. Wood. Wood would be nice. And we go boom, 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 boom. And lever. Okay, so those, if we just temporarily remove those blocks, you can see that it's pushed the blocks all the way up to the top. Sorry, leant away from the mic there. Now the thing about this double piston extender is if you do this, it comes down one, it stays there, then it comes all the way down, and then goes all the way up. So we can use that to sequence, use it as a sequencer to make things happen in a certain order. So what we're going to do is we're going to have it in this powered position by default. Nom 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 nom. And then we're going to turn the power off for a certain length of time, the time it takes to bring a cave spider down to 1 heart, and then repower it. Then we're going to do some other stuff that I'm going to come to later, but that's where the spiders will all then be able to sit there at 1 heart in that gap there, or half a heart rather, and you can fist them or potion them or whatever you want. And then we're going to do something else in the second sequence, but it will then go down so that more spiders can go in. So that is all fantastic. Let's lay out some of this extra stuff that we're going to have, that I will get to explaining later, just so that I know I'm not going to be messing stuff up by running wiring. Let's close all this. As long as I know where those 2 sticky pistons are, then I can work with this area. Right, okay. What we're going to need is a hopper clock to time the crusher, just like we did in the fail system. So we want some of this, some of that, bit of that, well, maybe not, we'll keep it, and some of that, and some of those. Right, okay, I think. Yeah, I think we're good. Right. Let's bung the hopper clock down here. So in fact, let us put it back here. So same deal as last time. Be 14. Oh, let's use string. 14 string. And then we'll use a repeater there. Block of redstone. Block. We could take that off. So that's its default position. We'll use a comparator. In fact, let's be super good. Comparator and a torch. And some redstone. Okay, thank you. We'll do one of those and one of those and hopper clock. Right, okay, so we can quickly run some dirty cabling down and test that actually. So right, so it's down, crush, punch, and down. Excellent. Right, okay. So that's the basic crusher done. The next thing to do is we want to have a system to wash our drops out of here, because we're not going to be able to pick them up, basically. So what we want is we're going to want those pistons there. Let's see. So those pistons there are going to hold these two blocks in place. Can I reach that? No. Oh, and he falls down anyway. Brilliant. Oh, like that. No, not on the wall. There. Thank you. Right. So if we power that. Brilliant. Okay. So those are going to hold those blocks in place. And below those two blocks, we're going to have a hopper, which is going to chain out to an item elevator to send the drops back up. That block is not exactly in the best place. Then on the other side, we are going to have, let's see. So when I was testing this, if I just had a block move back one and had, say, like a water source in this space to go out, or not that space, but the space above, then the spiders could, when you were crushing them, the spiders would glitch through into that block. So we need a double piston extender so that we can push. That's going to push a block. Dope. We need a double piston extender so it can push a block two blocks, and then we can have a water source here. Here's a good place. So if we just fill that in, we have a water source here, so when it pulls back it comes out and flows across there. So let's wire that up. So that's I think, and that, let's have a look. No, right, extended, beautiful. So that there, and then water, really? Thank you. Water here. So when this goes down, is in this position, water will come along here, washing the drops into this gap here, which we will quickly block up. Oh. Like that, and then put, let's see, temporary block there, because the hopper's going to face that way, like that. And yeah, I came up here and without a plan. Anyway, yeah, those will pull back, it's obvious, and the water will go on top of the hopper, so items will get flushed along, and boom. Now, the thing is, we want this to, we only want these two sets of pistons to activate every other button press. So what we're going to do is we're going to make a T flip-flop of a slightly older school style of T flip-flop. So we've got so much room, we might as well put it back here, I guess. Let's quickly work out where our wiring will go for the double piston extender. Oh, there you go. That'll be it. Is there a hitbox on there? No. Cool. So if we run redstone along here, get and I guess, oh, I guess that hopper actually needs to go down to avoid the wiring. Let's put you there, you there, you there, and that way we can bring our wiring along here and down, I guess. I'm gonna think maybe about, it's gonna lock the hopper. No, that's fine. We'll do that, and then, oh, that's going to cut the cable. Oh, and that's going to bud switch the bloody thing. So we'll use a slab there to stop that happening. In fact, we can do that there as well to stop the hopper being locked at any point. There we go. Okay, so we need to power that line every other go. So let's bring, we can bring our, no, we can bring this along. I've got plans for this block, so let's bring this. Redstone. I'll leave that for I'll leave that for slip in a chest. Right. So yeah, let's bring this back here. I guess that'll work. And then we have this almost ready-made space. Except that's not going to work, is it? We need to... Here we go. This is what we do. So you can go away. And we put a torch there. And a piston there. And let's put a block in front of that piston first. We'll put a torch. So we put a torch here. And a piston. Come on. A piston there. No. Come on. Don't be silly. Thank you. And then we run redstone across the top and in there. So that will flick back and forth each time depending. And then what we can do is put that there. Oh, I guess that's a waste of a redstone over there. And then that there. Ooh. And that. No. Like that, and we need to invert this signal actually, don't we? There we go. Right. So, what position? We may need to flip that. What position is that in at the moment? So hard to move around. Thank you. Right, okay, that is in that position. And that is right. Power's going to go through. So if we push this button... okay. Right, aha. Yes, what we need to do... So those do nothing on the way up, and then... on the way in that position it does that, but we need to massively pulse lengthen this. So what we're going to do is we're going to do that with another hopper clock. So we can get rid of this wiring. And we're coming up to half an hour now. I'm trying to get all of this done with you to prove that yes, I do know redstone. Let's see. We can make our hopper clock reasonably compact here by putting the activation piston there. And that'll be there. Which will put... no, that's silly. So we'll put the activation piston there. Yeah, the redstone block would have powered that, which would have been dumb. That there. Yep, that'll work. Then we can have our hoppers. Like that. And Let's put 27. Oh, let's not got more string than that. Should have some more somewhere. Can I? No. Can I not have an exit? Thank you. No? Okay, we'll put a load of cobble in there. Whoop. And then we should really start filling. Did I really put all of that cobble in there? Or did I only just grab what I needed? Fine. Oh, no. Right, okay. I will need to come through and tidy this up later. And do that. So this is the exact same deal as the other hopper clock. Bop, bop, and no. Come on, select the right thing. Beautiful. Okay, so then we can move that. Bring this up this conveniently placed staircase. Awesome. So now we hit that. It crushes them. This then flows for a little bit. Closes off. That's wrong. I think that is wrong. That is definitely wrong. Why? Why? What? Press it again. That opens, washes the things across. Now, that's brilliant. So the only issue now is that this goes down too soon on the final cycle. So what we're going to do is, I had plans for a block. I don't know if I can still have plans for this block. I guess I can have plans for this block. Yes. Ha! Right. Let's have a sticky piston, please. Thank you. What we're going to do is we are going to uninvert these signals. Anything above there? No. I don't like powering floor blocks because there's always a chance that some silly idiot will put some TNT down. Ah, the hopper clock's going off again each time. Why is the hopper clock going off each time? That is so... Right. Well, sod that. I'm going to move the T flip-flop. It's the simplest and correct solution. Come on. I hate the fact that pistons cannot be... Picks are apparently not the correct tool for pistons anymore. I should have done this the first time. That there. Put that redstone back there. That there. And torches. Where are my torches? Oh, they're in my hotbar. Excellent. And that there. Right. And then that repeater's going through the... Go away. That repeater's going through the block, so I can put a dot of redstone on the other side. Boom. Try now. So let's see, is it in the right cycle? That block needs to be across. Oh. Okay, good. Okay, so that opens, water flushes. Then this shouldn't drop until the water flows close. Beautiful. Excellent. That should work. The final thing I want to do is to stop people spamming the button and getting the T flip-flop out of sync with where it should be.
Right,
So,
okay.
so now, when you push the button, the signal goes into the block, powers the redstone below to activate the circuit, but then it also, in fact, we're going to need to pulse lengthen that circuit. I think maybe we'll have a see. Powers that circuit. It also goes through and powers this. Now, this is a loop. It's an imperfect memory cell. And what that means is it will slowly leak power. The redstone signal will cycle down. Each time it goes through here, it cycles down 15, 14, 13, 12, blah, 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 blah. When it gets to 0, but while that is powered, the torch will be off. So this will be out of the way, so you won't be able to activate the circuit. And then when it cycles down to 0, the torch will come back on. This will go across and it will allow you to push the button again. Let's give it a go. Crush. We can't spam the button because the block isn't there. Ah, that's interesting. Something weird happened there. Did it mess it up? I don't think it did. Those joined there, which is probably not quite what I want to happen. But it seemed to work. It just kept this a lot. Ah. No, I think it messes up the T flip-flop. So what we could do is... what we can do is move this all over by one quickly. And... oh. And now it doesn't overpower the circuit. So crush. And down. And open. Excellent. Let's turn the lights off. Now, I still think we're probably, maybe, let's put F3 on so we can see if any get stuck up there. Yeah, I can see them. I think we still need to have our, this is the optimum point here. I think we still need to have it up here to kind of stop them jumping up that wall. But let's see them coming through. Awesome. Awesome, awesome stuff. Okay, and let's just like that. I'm going to leave the aesthetics to Slip because he's better at it than me, and it is his place, not mine. Unfortunately, I'm leaving it in a bit of a mess, which is a shame, but I am also leaving it working. Right. Beautiful. No more spiders can get in until I've finished. The XP comes up through the bar. The water is... does it give them enough time? Nearly. Yes. Beautiful. Enough time for the items to get across. And then the system resets. this is an all-in-one button. Haha. Phew! Right, well, I need to put an item elevator on this, but I've run out of time to record it at this very second. So I will come back later and do that. Yeah, I have no idea what I'm going to do with this episode. There we go, slab so I don't cut the wiring. I have no idea what I'm going to do with this episode because it's 46 minutes long. 46 minutes long. Dear me. Oh yeah, that'll work. Like that. And that needs to be lit up somehow. But yeah, bit of tidying work to do and whatnot. Bit of busy work to do, but I am going to leave you for now. I hope you enjoyed it, and yes, until next time guys, well, thank you for watching firstly, and then until next time guys, take care of yourselves.